You can't take them with you. I saw a quote the other day. It was something along the lines of, the people that are falling away from your life only resonated with the unhealed version of you. You've crossed a threshold after working on yourself, doing the shadow work, that you are no longer vibrating at a frequency that resonates with the unhealed work that those people around you haven't done. Now, it would be different if they were making the choice to grow, if they were making the choice to work on themselves, if they were catching themselves in the cycles that they constantly complain about, but still choose to remain in, right? All of those things would make a difference in whether they could come with you or not. But you know for a fact that they're not doing those things. They're not wanting better for themselves, or even worse, they're dreaming or fantasizing about having better, but they're not doing anything to get there. I know it's painful. I'm going through it myself. And it happened just like that. But what I want to let you know is that when something leaves your life, that opens space for something much, much better. And I know that thing is going to be much, much better because you have become something that's much, much better. And when I say better, I mean more loving. You have expanded your capacity to let love live within you. And now you're starting to radiate more love. So all of those things that you were holding on to, they didn't resonate with more of that love that was rooted more in lack, that was rooted more in fear. You don't need those things anymore. It's the classic little girl holding or little boy holding a teddy bear, and there's an even bigger teddy bear behind the person's back. So this one's a short one today. I didn't upload last Tuesday just because that's when shit hit the fan. And I needed some time to process. I'm still processing. But if you're having a huge tower moment, if you feel like something just got like ripped away from you, or your world was kind of like rocked upside down a little bit, I just want to let you know that you're not alone and that I am so proud of you for getting to this point. Because if you weren't the one changing, none of that upheaval would have been able to happen. It's because you were the catalyst. You had the strength and the will and the perseverance to say, no, I'm not going to stay the same. I'm not going to ignore the promptings of my heart and my spirit to ascend higher. And so I want to send you so much love. Hang in there. Be so compassionate and graceful with yourself. When that old programming comes up, and I know you know what I'm talking about, the one that you've been working on, remind yourself that all it is old programming from a system that's innately flawed. That programming that you picked from people, that you picked up from people in your environment, their programming was deeply flawed. And it is not your fault that they couldn't teach you the things to value yourself, to see the best in life, to shine as brightly as you can. And on a second note, just because you didn't get to learn those things doesn't mean that those things aren't true. It's time to take off the filter that is preventing you from seeing your magnificence. And I want you to look at the definition of that word. I know you know what it means, but I want you to Google it so you know exactly what it is I'm saying. You are magnificent. You are uninstalling the old program of the past, the old program of fear, the old program of lack, and you are now installing the magnificence program in every cell of your body on a cellular level, through the bloodline, in all timelines. So I'm so proud of you. I feel it. Like, even though there's this sense of like grief, there's also this sense of like, okay, we're fucking moving forward. So I love you, and I will see you in the next video.